Hey, brothers, you're listening to Home Bar Happy Hour. We are talking about baseball opening day. We're talking about glizzies, and we're talking about Florida talk again, brothers. It's going to be a good one. We got some 90s coming at you. We got some WrestleMania. We got it all coming to you this episode, brother. Let's roll, America. Yeah. Let's go ahead. I find it a little bit easier for me to implement this in the editing process than it is to actually
the intro. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. I was waiting for you to hit it.
So give it a pause, and then I'll start off. Episode 61. 32 times. Miller Mike here. Brother, we're talking about it, man. The weather's getting warm, Tony. How you been, brother?
Been doing great. The last weekend was perfect here. Got some yard work done, clean up.
I know, the yard work, bro.
Getting ready for the outdoor bar.
Dude, it feels so good to get outside in this warm weather. It's amazing.
Great. It's great.
I know. What's that?
Thunderstorms tomorrow for opening day, though.
I know. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I was you were like, oh, we should get together and do some get together and help each other out, do some yard work and fix up our outside bars and stuff. And all I can imagine you is in your tool belt.
I have a tool belt, brother. I have a tool belt. There's nothing wrong with having a tool belt.
Listen, and it probably has no tools in it. It's probably just like a couple beers.
Yeah. Hey, man, you're climbing up on that ladder, brother. Hey, dude, I have a tool belt for the mere fact that it's just like, my fat ass is not climbing up and down that fucking 30-foot ladder going for a tool. And I'm like, dude, and it's like the workspace there. It's like, I want to keep like nuts and, screws and all that shit right there at the top of the ladder. And I need to have a free extra hand. So, fuck you, Tony. You want to bust my balls for having a tool belt.
That's all right. Hey, I carry a 5-gallon bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a 5-gallon bucket. Where the fuck do you keep a 5-gallon bucket?
You just carry it with you. Like you're like
you carry it? What do you attach it? What do you attach it to?
You just manhandle it.
So you manhandle. Oh, so that's just your. What do you got? Like some discrepancy, some hate towards tool belts?
Oh, now I'm a hater against tool belts.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just think tool belts are overrated now. They're done with. You know what I mean?
No, they're not.
You got tool bags. You got 5-gallon buckets. Like, come on, a 5-gallon bucket.
A tool bucket. A tool bucket.
Your tools out. And
that's a new one. That's a new one. You're a tool bucket. You're a tool bucket. So we're gonna create. We created a new term here. Instead of a tool bag, you're a tool bucket.
Yeah.
So a tool bucket is that you are a closet hater against everything else, but you're you just carry yourself. You're a tool. Yeah, I'm a tool belt. I'm a tool.
I'm a tool belt.
Yeah, but but I'm still a part of the old genre. I ain't a tool bag. It's just It's like, why don't you just
come over there and tool bag you?
You ain't gonna
drop a couple nails down there.
You're just gonna sit down there in your little hole down there at the bottom of the hill, and you're just gonna take what us up here give you.
I forgot you're on the top of the outpost.
Yeah, sunshine and happiness. That's what we provide you down there in the pit. But we got Easter here. The resurrection of our Savior, Jesus Christ. We don't really talk about religion or anything, but Easter, that's what Easter's based off of. Yeah. Well, unless you pray to the bunny that brings you whatever.
You know what we should do? We should have an adult Easter egg hunt in our neighborhood. Yeah. Put some minis and some eggs and hide them around the yard.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that, brother.
Yeah. That sounds like a good time.
If only you could fit, a couple glizzy in an empty,
You can hold it.
Or just stick like a bunch of Vienna sausages in them. Yeah. I always love when people are like talking about Vienna sausages. It's like they say it wrong. They're like, it's always like the You know, I don't know, all you people down
Little
there in the South.
Smokies.
No, no, Little Smokies are the actual little sausages.
Yeah.
They call the Vienna sausage. They don't call them Viennas. They call them Venas or Vinas.
Really?
Yeah, they call them like different. It's different.
You said it's like down
They
south?
they pronunciate it wrong. I guess I don't know, but you really can't say it because it's like it's like the difference between saying water and water.
Water.
You know, like clear water.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say water. I say so. It's a little bit of water, and a little bit of water.
Yeah.
It's like in between. But you get the point. It's the
it's the way
it's
they
like
say it.
yeah, it's the way you say it.
You know what messed me up, man? I went down south. We took a road trip, and I got down there, and like every gas station had boiled peanuts at the counter. Did you ever have boiled peanuts?
No, no. I'm always about, dude. I'm always about bro. I'm always about like when I go to places like the gun shows or the like fairs and stuff like that. I'm always about getting like some roasted peanuts, like they're already out, like candy, caramelized almonds and stuff like that. Dude, just give me like a
cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just give me a bag. I just literally sit there, just cross my legs, just like, what's up? Just enjoying the view, relax, and just leave me alone. Don't bring that shit around here. Don't bring that chaos around here.
I know what you do when you get that cone. You rip the bottom off and you just like let it go, don't you?
No, I eat.
You savor them.
Yes, I savor them. Just as I do with popcorn, movie theater popcorn, or Philly's popcorn. It's got to be fresh kettle popcorn, or like fresh made.
Do you like it when you go to the movie theater and they actually have the butter pump that you put your own butter on?
I don't put butter on mine. I like mine. I like mine just the way it is when it comes. Yep, I just like it coming out. It's not plain. It's seasoned with fucking.
No, bro, that's plain, bro.
No, it's not plain.
Extra butter on it?
No, I do not.
Dude, you're definitely weird.
What do you mean I'm weird?
Yeah,
what do you mean I'm weird?
There's definitely something wrong with you.
I don't need all that bullshit.
I'll take the dry popcorn, sir. Let me get a bucket of the dry popcorn.
Yeah, I just want.
Yeah,
just give me a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah,
I don't want no fucking. Why? What's so wrong with that?
I'm gonna change your mind next time we go to the movies.
No, you're not gonna change my mind.
Yep, I'm gonna soak.
No, that's what I enjoy. I used to like when I was a kid. I used to like the buttered popcorn and all that, like adding butter to it. But it's just like, it's just so like a slop. It's like grease and shit everywhere, man. I am cool with just salted popcorn and lightly buttered, like the butter that it's made in.
So
I am fine with that.
You have a little bit of OCD because your hands are getting greasy.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
your hands are greasy, so you're like, all right. Yeah. I'm starting to see the true colors in my.
See, we're starting to get into the other dynamics of our content here. Yeah. So let's before we get into all this, let's get into some. It's Major League Baseball opening day tomorrow, but by the time everybody sees this, it'll be the day after. So baseball season is here, bro. I mean, hey, man. Are you excited? Are you excited for Phillies baseball?
I'm so excited.
I'm a mix. Really? I'm just like, whatever, man. Just give it to me. I mean, it's pretty much the same but it sucks because we don't have Kepler, Bader. Like Bader's going. Like Bader was the heartbreak. Like I was like, fuck, Justin
Crawford.
But yeah, Crawford. But I mean, like the roster's pretty much intact minus Carlos Ruiz. Like he's gone.
Hey.
So I mean, like, how do you feel about our pitching?
We'll see how Painter does. We'll see how Wheeler does. This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm not like I was last year where I was like, we're going to win this. We're going to go all the way. We look good.
So you were like me?
Yeah. So like this year, I'm not like, hey, if we make it to the playoffs, that's awesome. Because my expectations right now are not as high as they were last year. And
the same.
Because last year, I mean, I was like ecstatic for baseball to start.
I know.
To see them go. And I'm like, this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year. I felt like a Dallas Cowboys fan there for a little bit. Like, this is our year. I
don't think that makes you a Cowboys fan.
No, I said I was acting like one. I didn't
say I was one. But no, you were being Tony.
Oh, sounds.
You were being Tony. No, you're that.
All
no,
right. Yeah.
That you were happy. You were being a smart Phillies fan, and Like, just like me. I mean, you're a little bit more happier than I am and more a little ecstatic, but.
I'm happy that baseball.
Oh my, who's dying? Or who's coming to life? Who's sucking blood?
What are you talking about?
What was that sound?
That noise?
Yeah.
That was Jaden's phone.
Is
that what you thought it was, a vampire?
Yeah, I thought Dracula was coming up in this motherfucker.
You want to say hi, Jaden? No?
No, he can't say hi. Just let him back here as a commoner.
As a commoner?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if he wants to come on this show, you gotta come up to the gulag first. And then, hey, get your ass out of this goddamn... You can't come on here. You can't come on this show. What are you doing passing the headphones on to him? Get your ass out of here, boy. What did I tell you? You can't come on this show. This ain't no freeloading show. This ain't Goodwill. This ain't Salvation Army. What? What do you want to say?
The Jaguars are going to the Super Bowl.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't come on my show and tell me this bullshit.
He jetted.
Yeah, you take this shit back down there. We're already jumping across all the content. We can talk about Florida anytime. We're going to talk about it later. I've been talking shit on Jacksonville right now. Get your ass down there in the upper level and into that fucking goddamn jacuzzi.
Yeah, all right. He's gone. He's out of here. Oh, little disruption of the show, but that was good.
Yeah,
was good.
Little chaos. Now we're now it's all said and done.
Baseball. I hope the Phillies do really well. I think Harper's going to struggle this year. I think we're going to start to see the decline of Harper. I think we paid him all that money. He's going to be a good clubhouse guy. Hopefully he shows these young guys what's going on. But hey, we're back to square one where we were after we won the World Series with Charlie and them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a couple crappy seasons. So
yeah,
be ready.
I don't know. I just want to watch good ball. I need to see where it goes. I mean, I'm not expecting anything out of them.
We're gonna catch a day game.
You're goddamn right we are.
Catch a businessman special. Is that what they call it? The businessman special.
What? Live?
Yeah, we'll go down to a game.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
I'll take off work. We'll go down to a game.
Hell yeah. We're gonna have to fight our way home.
We'll Uber from here to Philly.
Oh, no way. I am not paying that Uber fare.
Let's see what it is.
We're just gonna have to
you know what we should do? We should do a GoFundMe page to people to give us money. Give us money so we can Uber from
I don't want nobody's money. We're just gonna have to buck it up. We're just gonna have to buck up.
What about hey Harper, we want to come down for a game, but we want to drink the whole time. Would you get us a limo back and
forth?
Those
motherfuckers don't give a shit about us common peasants.
Common peasants, they don't.
Us. Let's get speaking of common peasants, let's get on to some Eagles news. So I'll let you fill the public in. So what are you, AJ Brown? What do you think, man? Is he staying? Is he going?
He's staying now. His boy's here.
Yeah,
his boy got.
I don't know, dude. People are all like, we signed like Hollywood Brown. I'm like,
wide receiver. I mean,
dude, I don't know what these I don't know what these people these sports they think, oh, he's gonna be taking over. He's taking Hollywood Brown's spot. No, he's not, or he's taking AJ Brown's spot. Like, in theory, I mean, I guess he could on paper, but this isn't on paper. Like, we should have won a Super Bowl last year on paper, but did we? No, because we got a shitty offensive coordinator who should burn in hell. All right, that's a little bit too much, but
yeah, you're still all about that.
That will be my topic of discussion in a little bit.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, like AJ Brown, like I don't feel like he's going anywhere.
No, not after that signing.
Yeah, I mean, like
not after his family,
dude,
and he even said their family. So
all these free agents and draft acquisitions all have to get through training camp.
Yeah.
I'm not saying training camp is grueling anymore. Not like how it was under, I think Andy Reid's first half of his tenure up in Lehigh University back when when it's like, oh, it's training camp. Yeah. Now training camp is just like, all about analytics and it's all like tweaking and all this shit.
Well,
Remember
I mean,
how
the
training
NFL.
camps used to? Remember how training camps used to be grueling?
Yeah, did you ever go up to training camp
But yeah,
when they
I
had
was
it
up
at
there
Lehigh?
like I was definitely up there twice.
Yeah, yeah. And listen, I'll never forget this. I was there, and they were doing training camp, and it was like they were already out for like an hour and a half, and Andy Reid came out, and you know what he had in his hand? He had chicken wings in his hand. He was eating chicken wings. I was like, yo, my man was out there like in the bottom.
Hell yeah!
Watching this, yeah. That when it headed up there, it was crazy at Lehigh.
What do you think? Andy Reid never sleeps. All he does is he gets like what, like a couple hours of sleep, and then it's eating and coaching.
The Kool-Aid man now.
Yeah,
Kansas City Reds.
I mean, like him, like he doesn't drink. Like I know, like Andy Reid doesn't drink. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't smoke. So something has to alleviate the stress.
Taking that spot. So there's like these
the stress of being an NFL coach, especially being a Philly coach. Like, dude,
my
like,
gosh.
I guarantee Nick Sirianni drinks, and he hits the fucking weed. I guarantee he does.
Don't tell me he's probably got sugar booger too. So
he definitely drinks, man. Dude, during the season, his fucking eyes look like he's been like socked in both of them.
Looks like him and Nick Castellanos.
He looks like he just came. He looks like he just
for the game.
Yeah, he looks like he just spent a week taking on the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh but yeah, all right. So what about Max Crosby?
What do you think? Do you think?
I don't know. What did you hear?
Well, I heard because his knees were bad, they didn't want to. They didn't. That's why the Ravens backed out. They were like, "Oh, his knees are bad." So, now I heard Dallas just put in an offer. They're about to give the farm up for Max Crosby.
Idiots.
So we'll see what happens.
Good, let them.
Here, let me. You know what? I haven't looked since yesterday. I'm gonna just take a little peek real quick and see what news is on Crosby.
Yeah, that's fine. While you're looking, I'll be talking.
All right, go ahead.
So I feel like the Eagles they got the win. What happened with Max Crosby? It's fine. You look at your phone and stuff, and I'll talk to the people. So Max Crosby. This is how I feel. Now, obviously, I can be wrong. But this is how I feel. Just like how I felt like we were going to repeat. And I was like betting the horse that we were going to repeat. But I also said...
You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was like injuries and coaching. I believe I said those two were the big bugaboos. And I was right. So that's why I wasn't completely wrong.
That O-line was tore up. And they didn't talk enough about it all season.
You're supposed to be looking at fucking news, bitch. What are you doing?
Oh, my God.
All right, so let's get back to me. Talking to you, the people. Max Crosby. I feel like the Eagles got the understanding of what is going on with that situation, even though we kind of really haven't. So they're kind of just waiting it out so they can get a cheaper. That's how he is. He is not going to pay top dollar. He wants him. He wants Max Crosby, but he's not going to. Now that that's come out, he's not paying top dollar. So if somebody's going to overpay, let him overpay. The Cowboys overpay, awesome. Yes, let them overpay. I can care less. Let them overplay on one player because they don't got shit. They don't have any cap space. Like, dude, we got $36 million in change.
How we work
in cap space. Yeah. So let them do their thing. We want to keep our players. We also want to spend a little bit. So what did you find out in some news?
All in the 22 minutes ago, it says that Max Crosby still wants to be with the Raiders. But the Raiders
I don't think he has a choice, so he has to.
The Raiders might prefer to move his contract for draft picks. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's such a funny story. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do you even remember this happening at all? That you heard news that a player was traded?
Yeah, Frank Gore.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Frank Gore. There's a few of them.
And it was like, what? What happened?
So, the Frank Gore situation was different. He said he was going to sign with us, and then he backed out. So this was different. Like Max Crosby was going to sign with the Ravens, but then when the Ravens got his report, they decided to back out.
Yeah. So it was a little. I guess it is a little different. So hey, did you watch any of that flag football bullshit?
Only what was on social media.
hey, the birds didn't look too bad.
Yeah. Well, tell that to Logan Paul.
Yeah, dude, he was pissed. How about it? What a bitch.
Yeah, dude, those Pauls, man, they're cocky as fuck, man. I can't.
They need an ass beat.
Yeah, I like how Tom Brady was dealing with Logan Paul.
Yeah,
when
he threw the ball, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, and then Logan Paul's ego is just through the roof.
Yep.
And like talking. Did you see the video he made? Like afterwards, like apologizing to NFL players and like
really, was he?
No, he made it, but it was out of spite. It was out of spite.
You could tell watching it, he was being a dick.
He was apologizing, but he was being a dick about it. Like he was like, "I'm sorry that you guys all said that I wasn't an athlete, but I am a great athlete, and I can't do what you do, but I just did it. But I apologize to you. I apologize for upsetting Tom Brady for throwing a football at me, which I didn't deserve." And I'm just like, and then he's like, "I apologize for Jalen Hurts for sacking him." I'm like, bro, you pulled his flag. That's not sacking him.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't get me wrong. I absolutely hate Logan Paul, but I get where he's coming from. Like he's got that's his brand. He's selling his brand, and he can't sell his brand by being the most egotistical psycho out there on a social platform or a public platform. Yeah,
people love it. They love it.
Yeah, they eat that shit up.
Yep.
And that's why the NFL let him in, and it's just like
more ratings.
They got people in there. Next thing you know, we're gonna have like celebrities versus NFL players in flag football. We're going to have celebrities integrated in with, you know what I mean, to get more ratings and stuff and more viewership. Is that going to make me personally watch it? Fuck no. Yeah. Unless they're putting on pads and helmets and actually hitting each other. Yes, I will watch that. I would love to see Logan Paul play straight up football, like legit football,
and
for any team.
Hammered.
And just get, because yeah, and his own team that he plays for isn't even going to fucking do anything for him. So that's why he's not going to do it.
Just let him go.
Because he's a punk. Yeah, he's a punk. He's a punk.
He's a punk. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that's his brand. So, I mean, like, that's what he built himself off of. I mean, I'm not going to lie, he's very athletic. He's extremely athletic. He's a very athletic person. I'm not athletic. I'm fat and muscular. I like to drink. I like to serve glizzies.
I like to serve and eat. Like, one for you, two for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pound that hard Mountain Dew down.
We'll see how the Max Crosby news plays out. We'll see how the A.J. Brown...
Are we getting soft as Eagles fans?
I don't think we're getting soft as Eagles fans.
I think the next generation is getting soft.
I think that's what you just hit it. You just nailed it.
We grew up... You and I grew up, all of us that are around the same age, we all grew up in a much darker time.
Yeah. The Depression era.
Well, not just Eagles fans, but Philly sports fans in general. Yeah.
The Depression era.
The Eagles are and I mean we grew up in that era where we went from like,
grind it out.
We went from Buddy Ryan from putting the ball away on third down because he didn't want to give it to the offense. He'd rather give it to the defense, to Rich Kotite, all the way till now. And it's like these are like 2017 of our era of painfully suffering. So like now we're just like, oh, we won that first one, and it's just like, oh. We're just like, thank God. Like, all the, you know what I mean? It's just like, we're able to just relax and calm down.
Yeah.
And then, like, all the new generation, and then all these fair weather fans, or these bandwagon fans jumped on, and then they jumped on the train because we're the hot thing. The Eagles are the hot thing. We're the
just
hot
like ride. The Phillies. Last year was very difficult to get tickets to a Phillies game. It was like,
really? I didn't have no problem getting to an Eagles. Yeah, I didn't have no problem.
But I think you're going to start to see, like, the decline of the bandwagoners, the jumping on,
Good, let them. I honestly, I could give two shits less. Like, let them go. I really don't care. And
let the
it's like,
hardcore, let us hardcore players, people.
And I'm like,
go.
dude, I'm like,
Fans.
when or for St. Patty's Day, when we were at the St. Patty's Day festival over here in New Cumberland at the local, and I got up on, what did I do? I got up on stage for the, what is it? The
best knees.
Best knees, because I wear a kilt.
Correct.
And I was wearing my green kilt and a Kelly Green Jason Kelsey sleeveless hoodie, and my old school Kelly Green Eagles hat.
Yeah.
And like everybody's like, boo. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where am I at right now? I'm like, this is Central Pennsylvania. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I wanted to grab that. I was trying to be civil. I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you
and
were.
I was,
yeah, you were.
Yeah.
You should have. I was waiting for the Go Birds. You did no Go Birds. I was so disappointed.
I know. I'm sorry. But I didn't want to antagonize the crowd. I wanted their money. But I didn't even lose it. I should have grabbed it after I lost. I was like, the dude who was doing the weird fucking dance, I should have just like fucking gave him the Stone Cold Stunner on the fucking goddamn stage.
You should have Braveheart everybody up there and you would have won.
Braveheart? Elaborate.
Yeah, you should have turned around and showed your butt.
Well, that'd be a little bit hard to do since I was wearing spandex underneath.
That's all right. That would have been fine.
Oh, yeah. That would have been really good. Hold on. Let me get a couple cool ones out of here.
At least they didn't say anything on the back, like lucky or something.
Yeah.
On your ass cheeks.
Oh, that's what. No, I should have just put juicy.
Yeah, juicy. Glizzy.
Yeah, glizzy. Cheese.
Perfect.
Yeah, cheesy.
Cheesy. Did you have fun though? Would you go back?
I did. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Man, there were some ratchet fucking people over there though, man.
What do you mean?
Jesus, I felt like I was watching a Lord of the Rings battle movie.
Why? Because the people were dressed up, or like?
No, I mean, like it's like they just came out of their caves and stuff. Like, dude, they were just ratchet-looking motherfuckers, man.
You and I have had conversations where you said you've time traveled.
Yeah.
I time traveled for 2 hours at New Cumberland. I don't remember you leaving. I looked at my phone the next day. I had pictures on there with people, and I didn't even remember getting a picture taken with. I was hammered for 2 hours. I don't remember anything. So
just to give you a clarification, I'm pretty sure I said time traveling in our previous 60 episodes before Tony came along. But just for our newcomers and just a reminder, time traveling is what we call when you're drinking, and then that's the last thing you'll remember. Like, the last thing I remember was doing this, and this. And after that, I don't remember shit. And that's what we call time traveling. And then you time travel. It's like, oh, I remember getting an Uber. So you time travel from this point all the way to getting an Uber. And then that's it. So you time traveled. So that's what we call time traveling.
Yeah. So.
And Tony picked that up because that's what I call it. I said that's what, but we picked that up. That's what we call it in the Army.
And I did. I looked at my wife, Tina, and I said,
that's what me and my boys called it in the Army. That's not what the Army calls it. So it's a new thing. Hashtag time traveling.
Yep. Hashtag time travel.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Well, I was just talking about St. Patty's Day. That was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two. I got pictures of like you, me, and the neighbor. And I was like, when did we take this picture? And it was on my phone, so nobody sent it to me. So I had to open my phone up with my fingerprint or my code and gave my phone to someone to take a picture of us. Don't remember.
All I know is that when I showed up, you were like, ah!
I think I got there at like 10 or
11. I'm looking at the camera to make sure I don't have any pit stains. We're good.
God, I need a shirt change.
No, we don't do shirt changes around here, brother.
But anyways, so we're talking about soft fans. Yeah, I just think you're going to see a decline in the fair weather fans for Phillies and Eagles this year. So that's a good thing.
I believe so. Yeah, good. It'll drive ticket prices down. It'll be a little bit more affordable for all of us.
Yeah. And we were talking about like those good times, or those times we had when we were actual pure Eagles fans, like the 90s. Like, how about some of them sitcoms in the '90s we used to watch?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think those days are behind us and stuff like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. What it is. But Florida, we're gonna move on to Florida talk. Florida talk. Now everybody's seeing all the Florida dude. This new generation coming in here has. I don't remember any of the wild shit that's happening here on spring break. I've seen videos on social media of these kids just causing mass fucking chaos and fights out and down in Lauderdale. And I'm like, dude, why can't you guys just party, man? That's what we did when we were fucking young. Well, maybe not me being young. I didn't start partying until after Iraq. My life was taken from me. My life was sacrificed. The time of my life was sacrificed for you to go around and, we got Joes going, men and women going over to, that are over there fighting across the, over in the sandbox for our freedom. And these punks are down there, these kids are down there fighting. Like half these kids don't even know what the hell, what's going on. And it's just, I don't know. It's a little downer. These should let you know what they need. Here's what they need. They need like a pack of Miller Mikes and Tony Two Times coming down there and clearing house. Just let me in there and just let me charge Ray in a crowd and start tossing bodies. You want to fight? Let's fight. I don't know why we got to fight. Like, why do we have to fight? Like, I remember fighting. Like,
about what? It's about what?
I know, right?
About what? It just makes no sense anymore.
What? Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Like there's no reason. Like, dude, I remember when I was young, testosterone was right there. But it's I always loved that. Like, I want to fight someone and stuff like that. But did I ever well, all right, yeah, I kind of did. I mean, like this is a massive fucking brawl. I don't know. That's just me.
And then they're destroying shit too. Like destroying
they're like ruining a good time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just like, why can't you just come down there just to hang out and just, drink and stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe I am. Like, maybe I am forgetting a lot of stuff that I did when I was younger. I don't know. I think maybe it's because there's more cameras everywhere and everybody's seeing everything. When we were younger, all that shit wasn't there.
Yeah, we got away with murder too.
Yeah,
we got away with murder. We were like, oh my god, how did we get away with that? How did we get away with that?
We absolutely did.
And it's so funny too, because like you get on like Facebook, and there's like a local like chat around here. There was a car accident down here on Nye Road, and the guy was like, hey, anybody that has a Ring camera, I need to know what guy hit me and took off. Like, damn, like that's where we're at now, because. I mean, I have cameras at my house.
I like. Well, not for the. It's got its positives and it's got its negatives. I mean, like if you're actually being a wild animal out there in civil society, like I like it because like you're being held accountable for your actions.
Correct.
I mean, if you're just being like a fucking just a silly dumb idiot, like that it's not really under the law, but like push comes to shove, like if a cop was there, like they can arrest you for whatever. Indigestion. Anyways, like dude, like just be a fucking like this is holding people accountable for what I mean. Like I guess I don't have a problem with it because I always see myself as like that's who I am. Like I'm who I am, right? I have no skeletons in my closet. Who I am is who I am. And that's because of the Army and like how I was, and I'm not a square. I mean, I fucking partied. I fucking kicked down doors. I fought and, I smoke a little bit of weed. I mean, like, what the hell? I mean, like, who hasn't? Who hasn't?
Yeah, right.
Like,
who hasn't
at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, like, but that's just me, and I don't judge anybody else. It's who I am. So maybe that's why I'm having like a different thought process to all this, because like all these cameras are catching people in the act of doing, or people are scoffing at them. Why? He did what?
What did he do?
Yeah, so let's get into some Florida talk here. So I have a news story here. A Panhandle bar. If you don't know what the Panhandle is in Florida, you need to look it up. The Panhandle bar introduces quote unquote mystery bucket. Customers, hold on, let me hold my phone up here, easier for me to read. Customers aren't sure if it's beer, bait, or both.
Oh my God.
The bartender says, quote unquote, if it wiggles, it's fresh.
Whoa.
Panhandle, Florida, somewhere in the Panhandle, what started as a slow Tuesday night and a quote unquote what if moment has quickly turned into the most confusing and widely popular drink special on the Gulf Coast. At a dimly lit beachside bar known as the Salty Hook, locals and tourists alike are lining up to order the known infamous mystery bucket, a $5 plastic pail that may or may not contain actual beer. Quote, we wanted to create an experience, said the head bartender, Dale. Two Toes is his name. Dale Two Toes Jenkins. Casually rinsing a solo cup in what appeared to be either a sink or a live well. He says anybody can handle a cold one, but here you gotta earn it. According to Jenkins, each mystery bucket is hand curated based on the vibe, availability, and whatever didn't escape earlier. Contents have reportedly included a rotating mix of domestic beer cans, mini liquor bottles, handfuls of ice, fishing bait, loose limes, and in one documented case, quote unquote, something that hissed.
Whoa.
He says, it's like a treasure hunt, said one customer, still visibly shaken. It's like a treasure hunt, said one customer, visibly shaking. I reached in and pulled out a Coors Light, then something else grabbed me back. Health inspectors have visited the establishment 3 times this week alone, though no official statement has been released, mainly because, according to one source, they weren't entirely sure what they were looking at. I opened up a bucket and saw 2 shrimp, a bush light, and what I believe was a spark plug, said an inspector who asked to remain anonymous. The shrimp were labeled premium, the beer was not. Despite, or perhaps because of, the uncertainty, the mystery bucket has become a viral sensation. Social media is flooding with videos of brave patrons plugging their hands into the murky depths, hoping for alcohol, but mentally preparing for consequences.
Oh my gosh.
One TikTok video, now with over 3 million views, shows a man yelling YOLO before pulling out a handful of night crawlers and immediately taking a shot of something unlabeled to coat. Even local fishermen have gotten involved. I came in for a beer and left with my bait for tomorrow, said longtime regular Rick Harmon. Or maybe I drank it, hard to say. Not everyone is thrilled. A nearby competing bar has filed a complaint claiming the mystery bucket is unfairly blurring the line between happy hour and a tackle shop. Jenkins remains unapologetic. Look, life is a gamble, he said, cracking open a can and tossing it into a bucket already occupied by something that softly splashed. Out here, you either get a buzz or a story. At press time, the bar announced a new premium option, the Deluxe Mystery Bucket, which guarantees at least one drinkable liquid and minimal eye contact from whoever else is inside. How do you feel about that story?
I like that story. Hey,
that is a good story.
I hope that premium bucket's a 5-gallon bucket with tools in it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Dude, that's hilarious, man. I think that's fucking great.
Dude, my man's probably making dough, too.
People absolutely, man.
It's just crazy. That's a cool story.
I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely.
Yeah,
this makes me want to drive down here to the Panhandle. The Panhandle is probably one of the greatest. I feel like it's more of an affordable party spot rather than like I mean, I don't have no option going.
Like the Keys or some shit?
No, I would love to go to Keys. I've
Yeah.
been to the Keys a few times, man.
Yeah.
The Keys is a good time, bro.
Yeah. You like the Keys?
I love the Keys. But I'd also like to go to Lauderdale and Daytona and all that. The one place I feel like is overhyped is Miami. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's not feeling it, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'd rather go to Panhandle.
Yeah.
That's my vibe.
That's the real shit.
Yeah.
It's
like
like
if I
the
was
real people. The real
like,
Floridians. Floridians.
Yeah, like somebody who had like I'm rough around the edges. You know what I mean? Like you could put me in a suit and tie and stuff, all that, but
I would love to see that.
I mean, I'm not nothing to look at on the beach. So why the fuck would I go to Miami? Like, let those motherfuckers all
just take your tool belt with you. You'll have enough people talk to you about your
the
tool belt.
No, the tool belt's coming out this summer. You're gonna see it. So yeah, brother. Hey man, dude, WrestleMania is coming up. You're not a big wrestling fan, are you?
Back in the day.
In the golden era.
Golden era, you got it.
But you always gotta watch WrestleMania though, man.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it this year.
I'm an Attitude Era guy. Yeah. I always NWO, DX, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X. Dude. But I mean, it's wrestling and it's a good time and it's a good watch. And plus it's always good to watch it here because there's nothing else going on. So I mean, you had the Royal Rumble, which this year it sucked, but we're hoping that WrestleMania is going to be better. Just going to live a little preview real quick before we end the show. WrestleMania this year, CM Punk, the champion, the heavyweight champion versus Roman Reigns. I feel like Roman Reigns is going to win the match just because they need to sell that belt. That's the smart me, and that's like, you know what I mean, the behind the scenes me, which is how I look at sports too. But with the Phillies, with the Eagles, the Flyers, the Sixers, I don't know. I really don't pay too much attention. I mean, I love watching the Sixers, I love watching the Flyers, but I don't pay as much attention as I do as to the Eagles. But back to WrestleMania, that's how I feel that they're going to do. We got AJ Lee, which is CM Punk's wife, versus Becky Lynch, is Seth Rollins' wife. That's going to be pretty cool, I think. I don't know. I'm not really big at it's. No offense. It has nothing to do with feminism or anything. It's just that it's wrestling and I want to be entertained with violence. I'm Attitude Era guy. So when it comes to the women, I mean, I'll watch it, but it's not something, I'll watch it for the eye candy, but I absolutely fucking can't stand Becky Lynch. Her fucking loud mouth, she is the absolute fucking worst. And that's probably why she's doing it, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. But anyways, that's what you want to sell. That's what you want to sell. That's how I feel. We got my boy Randy Orton versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I hope Randy Orton wins. Randy Orton's the last of my generation. Well, if you want to say that.
Era.
CM Punk, I never liked CM Punk. And I don't like Roman Reigns, so I can really care less about that match. Randy Orton, I care about him. He's the last of what I used to watch when I was younger. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
The last. Dude, the monster, the beast versus Oba Femi. Now, Oba Femi, on the other hand, is something that is kind of drawing somebody like me back into it. Like just a monster. He's a monster who can actually wrestle. He can wrestle better than Brock Lesnar, I feel. I don't know. Like, dude, I don't know. Back in Brock Lesnar's heyday, I feel like he's the Brock Lesnar of his heyday. Does that make sense? So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's like a preview of like what we got going on at WrestleMania out in Vegas. The next episode that we do is going to be a WrestleMania special where we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the 90s. We're going to, about why, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to go back into what, the 90s and stuff like that. This brought to you by Hard Mountain Dew.
Gosh.
So, is there anything that you want to say to the people before we close this out, Tony?
Be safe out there.
That's it?
Yep, be safe out there. It's gonna get wild and crazy. We got Easter, spring is here, summer's creeping up, the beer's gonna start flowing, the games are gonna start playing. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait to ride down on my lawnmower with a cold 6-pack. Not even that, like a cold cooler of beer.
I bet you get pulled over before you get here.
No, I won't. I'll just drive right through. I don't give a shit. Dude, I got an old snapper. Well, hey, brothers, this is Miller Mike, and yeah. So please give us a like and at least, and we'll talk to you next time.